I would say, of having a publishing house, but I wanted to have my own. I wanted to have full control of my book, and I didn't want to go to people and say, "Please publish my book for me." I knew I had something that I wanted to say, and I felt like this book needed to be out there. So yeah, I think the lack of support of having, people sort of tell you, "Okay, go here. Okay, contact this person." I had to find it all out myself. Yeah, I think that was probably the most difficult part of it. But in that, saying that as well, that was probably a good thing. I'm a bit of a control freak. I like to be in control. So I guess, yeah.
So going down the route of self-publishing.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna give her the mic.
Don't you know what? No, I can.
You guys can actually.
Just talk. It's okay. Right. So self-publishing is what you've ended up doing. Is publishing something that is the fire for publishing something, a road that because you don't have to tell us exactly what you're going to do now.
Maybe for later.
What's
in the works.
But I hope that from this book it kind of opened your eyes to what could be, and is publishing something that you feel you could be passionate about.
Oh, absolutely. Especially from helping people like myself who don't have the support normally, who have a story to tell that people don't necessarily, the traditional publishing house would not carry. Do you know what I mean? So of course, absolutely, it's something that I'm looking into actually. I've spoken about it, but give you more information closer to the time. Yeah, so definitely.
And something that you and I talked about, it's a little bit personal. I asked you some questions in regards to the book, and you talked about some experiences of people, telling you to, write or to publish, and your initial reaction was no. And I said that you suffer from a particular syndrome that I think some of us in this room suffer from as well sometimes, and that's called imposter syndrome. So how do you deal with your imposter syndrome, and how do you feel today being here in this room surrounded by people that are here for you?
Oh, here we go. Let's get the water works up, Tess.
I wasn't expecting it so early.
Imposter syndrome is something that I still deal with, but I just move. I just do it. I silence the voice in my head. If I say I want to do something, the only person who tells me I'm not good enough is probably me. But I just move anyway, because I know that when I get to the other side, it will be worth it. I would rather do something and be scared and my hand is shaking and my heart's beating fast than to know that I didn't do something because of fear. And ultimately, that's what it is. Fear cripples a lot of people, and I refuse to let fear cripple me. I'm scared all the time. I was scared right now when I sat down. Do you know what I mean? But it has to be done. I would rather try and know that I tried, because there's no failure, than to not try because I was scared of something. It's just beyond me. I can't deal with it. So, yeah.
So fear of failure is not going to hold you back.
It does not. So that is what keeps me going, even with the imposter syndrome. And it's ironic because I was sitting down and I was thinking about today and everything that has come of it and the achievement. And I thought to myself, okay, so will you stop beating yourself up like this? Are you alright now? Are you sure that you're good? Yeah? So I still struggle with it, but it's humbling. It's quite humbling because this time last year, I didn't actually have a book. I hadn't even written my final chapter. There was a chapter in the book called, a section even, because the book has 10 sections, to those who have read it. And within those sections, there are chapters. So there's a chapter called, a section even called, The Case for Black Jesus. That was one that I knew I had to write. That's why I started blogging, because I had a blog called the Rantings Official Book Launch. Right? And the book is like an amalgamation of all my blog posts, and of course, then this chapter was the exclusive. And it's the reason I initially started to blog, but I never wrote about it. I would always procrastinate. It took me a year and a half, not knowing that obviously maybe I wasn't supposed to post it on my blog, it was supposed to go in the book. And I remember speaking to one of my friends and saying, everyone who knows me must know about Israel. I used to call it Israel. Everyone knows, I need to write Israel, and I was talking to my friend one day and I said, you know what, bruh, I think about this every single day. And I'm no lie, I thought about writing this particular chapter every single day for like a year and a half before I did it. And then I decided to write it, I think this time last year. After all of my research, it's a tricky subject. I didn't know that Jesus was black. Do you know what I mean? So I knew that if I was going to give that to people, people would reject it. So I had to come with well-researched ideas. I knew I had to lay it out in a way that people could resonate, and it was easy to follow. And I was scared. I wanted to make sure, I felt like it was a major piece of information that people had to know, so I had to make sure I delivered it very well. Also, whilst writing it and researching it, I remember reading things. There was one particular writer, he was English, he's in the book, Arthur Koestler. He wrote the book, The 13 Tribes of Israel. And he was saying the things that I'm essentially saying. And he was killed by Mossad, the Israeli government. So as I'm writing this chapter, I'm looking at these things and I'm like, oh my God, maybe I should just stop. Maybe I shouldn't do it. And I thought to myself, you know what? God forbid if that was to happen, if people were to come after me, I did what was in my heart. I knew that I had to do it. I thought about this every single day till it came into fruition. So now it's into fruition, I'm mind blown. You know, I'm like, wow. And obviously lovely Anna, they helped me with the cover. It's mind blowing to just sit up here and to have people message me and say, wow, Tess, we love your work, thank you for writing it. Mind blowing. So that definitely helps with the imposter syndrome massively. Yeah.
That's beautiful to know that you've come like on a journey, and even just talking to you now and hearing you now, you seem much more at peace with it. And it's okay to say, oh, do you know what, I wrote this book, I did this, because you really did. And you've highlighted the illustrations in the book. Now, at my big age, I quite enjoy illustrations in a book. I'm sure that those of you who've read the book would have appreciated it, and those of you who are going to do that as well. So the illustrations are absolutely beautiful, this one being the cover. Where did the inspiration for this come from?
Well, obviously. I always knew, it's a shame because my posters didn't come in time. I was going to have a section that had the evolution of the book cover, because Anna and I worked tirelessly. And just so you know, this is the first time I've met Anna. I've never seen her in person. This is the first time we commissioned the entire piece by email. So she flew in from Poland, so it's amazing. Romania, sorry, Romania. So, but
where did the
cover come from? So I wanted it, obviously I always knew it was going to be a black woman. I always knew she was going to have an African headscarf because I wanted it to represent her heritage. This that you can see flowing up, I wish you could see the manager. This that you can see flowing up is her thoughts and ideas. So the general concept behind the cover is that what's inside the book, the thoughts and ideas, come from what's underneath the scarf, which is her brain, and it flows up into the blood, into the book, and it's her universe. So that was the concept. That's where the concept of the book sort of came from. I always knew she was going to be a black woman. I always knew she was going to have a headscarf, and it just came out beautifully. Anna helped to bring it to life. So, yeah.
And where did the eyeglass come from? Not that I'm complaining.
I like the eyeglass. Yeah, I wear eyeglass. I wear eyeglass. That was a nice touch.
Yeah. She looks like an author.
You're right.
She really does. So, what's been the most interesting conversation that you've had in regards to the book?
Do you know what's interesting? I find nowadays when people see me, they sort of gravitate to talk about things like race, religion, whatever. But I've had a few. One of my friend's boyfriend is actually white. He asked me, he said, "Oh, Tess, I'm going to buy your book. You know, is it for me? Is it for white people?" And I found it quite interesting because, of course, I'm pro-black. Everybody knows I'm pro-black. I love my people. I don't mess around with us. You know, I'm for us always. But ultimately, there's nothing in. I'm not anti-white. I'm anti-racism. There's a difference. So, of course, the book, if you're interested in the things that I talk about, the book is for everybody. It's not just for black women. People tend to think, oh, you know, she's just talking to black people, I'm not allowed to read the book. Well, you can read the book. You can learn a thing or two. If you're interested in a black woman's journey, a black British millennial, black African, you know, read the book. It's for everybody. It's not just for black women. Do you know what I mean?
I can confirm that.
You can. Yeah, it's for everybody. I feel like if you get a bit uncomfortable with the topics that I'm talking about within the book as a white person, then you just have to check within yourself, because I don't think I say anything in the book that is offensive. I'm literally speaking about our truth, or my truth, and what we go through on a daily basis. So, yeah.
Right. Last question, last but not least. So, Teso Uwaibi.
That's me.
The daughter, the sister, the friend, the colleague, the author, the activist, right? What would she say to a young black woman and young black men as well who are creatives but they're currently stuck in a rut, sitting on a book, sitting on a song, sitting on a podcast, sitting on whatever, creative piece that best reflects them and their world, what would you say to them to get them out of that rut and help them to release that beautiful piece of art to the world?
Just do it. Do you know what I mean? Like Nike said, just do it. Take your time to research as well. There's always options out there. Like I was self-published and I don't have £1 million in a bank account, but I was able to do this and do it to, I think, a high quality. So I think you just do it. Put yourself out there. There are people who are willing to help you. I've had help from the most amazing people, you wouldn't believe it. Shocking, not even people within my immediate circle who I grew up with. So there's always people out there willing to help you. You can utilise websites such as Upwork. I think most of my book was commissioned on Upwork, that's where I met Alan. So yeah, just do it. Put your first foot forward and research. Research. You can do it. Do you know what I mean? I think a lot of the times we are our own hindrance. We tell ourselves, oh, I can't do this, I can't do that. How am I going to figure that out? But when you sit down and tell yourself, give yourself realistic deadlines as well. That's what I did. That's nice. Where are we going, babes? Just start it. Give yourself deadlines, and you will stick to the deadlines, or hopefully. Yeah, just do it. Start it. There's people out there. There's a whole community now that I'm discovering who are happy and willing to help me. A lot of the time, just sort of tell ourselves, oh, I'm doing it by myself, I have no one to help me. And once you start to put yourself out there, you start to see people come through. Like, I know this is a bit early, I feel like I should say it, so I'm going to say it. Like, I have so many people who helped me bring this. Hi! So many people. I've not seen you for like 10 years. I know, sorry guys. So many people who helped me bring this launch into fruition. People that aren't necessarily what you would call like my close circle, but they're like family to me now, you know? And they offered me their time and effort and art even for no monetary gain. That blew my mind. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, Vivian, who's going to be here singing with us, and her amazing guitarist. Vito, who did my... Oh, I'm giving away secrets now, isn't
You
I?
told us already.
But Vito, you told everybody about my audiobook. Yeah. He helped let me use his studio with no monetary gain. There's Joseph, who hooked him up with amazing sponsors, kept giving me words of encouragement. There's James, everybody, amazing. Like, so many people gave me their art. Godson Studios, you know, everybody gave me their art for no monetary gain, just to bring my art to life. Do you know what I mean? And that was very humbling. So yeah, there's people out there willing to support you. Just put yourself out there and we'll find the right people for you. A lot of people say no. I had loads of no's. A lot of no's, I can't help you, can't do this. But ultimately, the right people, the people who are supposed to help you, will find you and you will find them. So just put yourself out there. Just do it, is what I would say. Yeah.
And just to kind of round up this segment, we appreciate you. Thank you so much for going ahead and putting the book together and releasing the book, because along the way, you could have said, no, do you know what? I don't think I'm going to do this.
Maybe sometimes you had that talk.
But you went through and it's here to stay. And, you know, I've had this conversation with you about, you know, one day we want it to be an anthology that's taught to not just young black girls or young black boys, but to everybody. So we need our art to be for the masses, so that they know that we write and we read and we have feelings as well, we're human beings as well. And the most touching thing that you said from the book, and I'm going to read it verbatim, is just because a person loves oneself, it does not mean that they hate you. I just want you to talk just a little bit about where that phrase has come from, because that's really, really powerful, and I think that you embody that so well, because you are so confident in yourself, and that adds to your beauty. Obviously, she's a very beautiful girl, but that you do love yourself, and it's almost like I'm going to talk about Beyonce a little bit, but I feel like when I listen to Beyonce, I don't want to be like Beyonce. She makes me be a better version of myself, and for me, Teso does the same thing. So that comment, where did that comment come from?
I think you're talking about the chapter, The Skin I'm In. Yeah. And it was talking about being light-skinned, especially as a black woman. And now I understand the complexities of dealing with our skin tone and whitewashing and Europeanization that makes us believe as a community that if your skin is lighter, the closer to white it is, the better it is. So I understand that argument. I can't dismiss that. I just feel like we as black people, we are so diverse. We have the lightest and we have the darkest. And I myself found that when I first started this journey, all I would do is talk about beautiful dark-skinned women and girls, like beautiful chocolate babies. I would never speak about light skin. Subconsciously I suppressed it because, you know, I understood it, so I didn't want to do it.